القرآن للذكر فهل من مدكر.
Salam Alykum. Be sure to download your free implementation workbook. We go through it step by step. All the videos correspond with it. We have laid it out very strategically so you can master Quranic Tajweed and Quranic Mastery and implement it while you go along. Okay, so be sure to download this and it will help you on your journey. It's free to download. The link should be in the description. Assalamu alaikum.
Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Welcome to lesson number 8. Now, alhamdulillah, you have covered all of the different types of med, all the different types of mudud, and they have been divided into different categories and the different lengths, and you should know all of them right now. Now, there is a particular lesson or particular way that we look at the different types of med, and this is what this lesson looks at. It's called Aqwassababayn, which means the stronger of the two reasons. The stronger of the two reasons of the med. So let's dive straight into it. So in the previous lessons, we learned the different types of mad far'i. There's an order of strength when it comes to the mad al-far'i, and the different med are listed below in the order of strongest to the weakest. So the strongest med is the med lazim, whichever one it is, whether it's harfi or kilmi, whether it's muthaqqal or mukhaffaf. The second in strength is maddul muttasil. So that's when a med occurs in the same word and a hamza due to a hamza. The third is maddul arid lis sukun. So that's a presented sukun which occurs normally at the end of ayahs, or if you're stopping because of running out of breath or at a stopping point. And the fourth one is maddul munfasil. So that is where there's a med letter at the end of a word and the next word has a hamza. And the fifth is maddul badal. Or maddul badal is the least strength, it has the least strength. So, and now to maddul muttasil and arid. The maddul muttasil is stronger than the mad arid. So the maddul muttasil is stronger than the mad arid. So let's look at two scenarios here. Number one, if a reciter reads the mad arid with qasr, then the maddul muttasil will be read with tawassut when the reciter is stopping on the med. So the maddul muttasil never drops its tawassut. It always has its tawassut, even if the mad arid is being recited with qasr, because qasr is shorter than tawassut. It's 2 versus 4 harakat. So the maddul muttasil will keep its 4 harakat. So let's say, for example, someone is stopping on the word minas sama. If the person is being reading with 2 harakat on mad arid the sukun, then it doesn't matter. You will still read this as minas sama 4 harakat. However, in scenario number 2, if a reciter reads the mad arid with ishba', then the muttasil can be read with either tawassut or ishba' when the reciter is stopping on the med. So let's have a look at this. So we will look at all of the different types of med here to explain all the different scenarios. So this is 2 ayahs which will explain how the scenario in the scenario. So scenario number 1, if a reciter reads the mad arid with qasr, then the med muttasil will be read with tawassut when the reciter is stopping on the med. The med munfasil at the stopping point in the second ayah will be dropped and the alif will be read with tabi'i. In all cases, the mad sila sughra will be read with a sakin when stopping. So let's have a look here. This one is أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سابقوا إلى مغفرة من ربكم وجنة عرضها كعرض السماء والأرض أعدت للذين آمنوا بالله ورسله ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم ما أصاب من مصيبة في الأرض ولا في أنفسكم إلا في كتاب من قبل أن نبرأها إن ذلك على الله يسير. So we can see in this example, in this Maddul Muttasil, we still read this with Tawassut, regardless if we were reading this with Qasr. And when we stopped here, then we dropped the Mad Munfasil. We read this Munfasil here, but we dropped this one because we stopped. This Ha was read with Ha because this was Wa Rusuli. We stopped on it because there's a stopping point here. And of course, this Munfasil was read with Munfasil. So let's have a look in scenario number 2. If the reciter reads the Mad Arid with Ishba', then the Muttasil can be read with either Tawassut or Ishba' when the reciter is stopping on the Mad. Everything else will be the same as scenario 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to read this with Tawassut, I'm going to read this with Ishba'. In fact, I'll show both of the possibilities. So let's have a look at this. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم سابقوا إلى مغفرة من ربكم وجنة عرضها كعرض السماء والأرض أعدت للذين آمنوا بالله ورسله ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء. So that was Tawassut. ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء. That was with Ishba'. والله ذو الفضل العظيم. That was with Ishba'. ما أصاب من مصيبة في الأرض ولا في أنفسكم إلا في كتاب من قبل أن نبرأها إن ذلك على الله يسير. That was with Ishba'. Excuse me, I've got a sore throat, that's why my voice is not coming up properly in this video. But the examples are clear. The examples are that this Med was either read with Tawassut in all cases, whether it was Ishba' or Qasr on here. But if we were reading with Ishba' on the Mad Arid, then this could also be read with Ishba' because we are stopping. So I hope that makes it clear on Aqwassababayn. Now you will have this to go with, so you have to answer the questions. What will be the length of the Med when stopping according to Aqwassababayn? You look at these, what are the reasons for the different Meds according to Aqwassababayn. So go through all of the scenarios.
If you enjoyed this video, guys, please like this video so we know you enjoy it, as we can make more. Please write a comment and tell us what you thought about the lesson. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe now. Jazakallah. Salam Alykum.